What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be working for Amazon and delivering some special packages. So if you are excited, make sure to smash that like button. Oh, and by the way, subscribe to be part of the secret channel. But enough of the yap, now we can begin with the video. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today look at what we're wearing. I'm going to become an Amazon delivery driver in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. And as you guys can see, we have the Amazon delivery semi with a trailer right here. So today's task is going to be to take this to the warehouse, pick up our orders, and deliver them before the sun sets. So we don't have enough time. Let me hop in, let me turn this bad boy on, and honestly I was gonna turn on my beacons, but I don't think Amazon delivery drivers do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna drive right around here without hitting the building, and then we're gonna pull out and we're gonna make a giant right turn just like so. We went on the grass a little bit, but that is fine. No one is watching, right? I mean, hopefully my supervisor doesn't have any sort of cameras in here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think he has cameras in here. So right now we're on our way to the Amazon house to pick up these deliveries, and I believe it's gonna be right around here. I might need to go to the tool store because I need some ramps so we can put the orders in the back of our trailer. So that is going to be the first task before we do head to the Amazon warehouse, which is located right down there. But thankfully we have the tool store right here, so let me make a right turn right here. Let me just widen myself a little bit so we could fit through here. Awesome. All right, nice. So I'm gonna quickly run into the tool store, but before I do, I need to turn on my emergency lights because I'm gonna park right here. All right, so I'm gonna quickly run into the store so we can get these ramps. RP store. Yep, that's my favorite store. Maybe because I'm an unk. I am an unk now. I am so old. All right, let me go inside. Let me see. Oh, okay, so the ramps are gonna be right here. I actually don't know which ramps to grab. You know what? I'm gonna go with these ramps. Oh my god, they're so heavy. All right, let me open this. Oh my goodness. Let me close the doors. And it's so freaking heavy. All right, let me go and put this in my pocket. Do not worry, they do fit in my pocket. Do not ask how big my pockets are. But let me hop in the semi, turn this bad boy on, and let's make our way to the warehouse. Let me just turn off my emergency lights because we do not need them anymore. So let me make a turn right here. Whoops. And then we're gonna make another turn right here. And honestly, I think one of these houses I'm gonna end up delivering, but I don't know where the orders are. So let me quickly check on which side it's going to be. So not there, so not there, and oh, it looks like it's gonna be on this one. All right, so let me open up the door just like so, and it looks like we're gonna be delivering a bunch of brand new ATVs. So it looks like everyone's been ordering these ATVs. I wonder if there's like a special, like a Black Friday going on. But anyways, let me hop into this thing and we're gonna turn around because we're gonna back into it. So let me carefully turn, and oh, I almost hit the stop sign, but you guys know I'm a professional driver, so let me carefully do this just like so. And let me just fix myself because I feel like I'm a little bit too crooked, and let me get a little bit closer, and I think that is going to be good. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect because I don't want to hit the top of the warehouse. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's open up the doors. Ooh, look at that, there's a lot of space in there. And let me pull up the let me see, what should I do? You know what, let me get one of the ATVs a little bit closer so I can get an idea on where to put the ramps. So I'm gonna put the ATV right around here, and let's see, where should we put the first one? All right, the first one is gonna go right there. Wait, find a place to what? Why can't I place my ramp? Failed to place ramp, obstructed by another ramp. All right, hold on, I think I need to pull this thing forward. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna pull this much forward. I don't want to pull too much forward because I don't want to be blocking traffic. So I think that is going to be, let me just leave my emergency lights on just in case anyone is coming by. I don't want them to hit my semi, but I'm gonna, let's see if this works. Okay, so it looks like this works. So let me pull this up, and I'm gonna bring the ATV a little bit more out so I can get an idea on where to place my ramps. I think that is going to be perfect. Yeah, I think that's awesome. All right, so the first ramp is gonna go right here, and the second ramp is gonna place right here. So I think technically this should work right here. Yeah, it looks perfect. Look how giant this trailer is. I wish I could add like a bed in here. I would like to like sleep in one of these. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. We don't have too much time, so let me hop into the ATV and let's go on top of these ramps. Oh, did I turn off the engine? All right, so we're gonna place the first ATV right here. We got that thing strapped down, and let's put on the second and third one. So I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing around. Ooh, these things are super fast. I see why people are ordering these. These things are quite a beast. So I'm gonna place the second ATV right here. Ooh, look at this. Let me just check that both of these are nice and strapped in. All right, and let's go inside this ATV right here because this is going to be our last last one, and we're gonna be ready to start delivering them to everyone that ordered them. So let me make sure I am good. All right, go up the ramp, and we're gonna park it right behind the third one. Awesome. So we have all of our ATVs now loaded up on the back of the trailer. Let me go down. We're gonna remove the ramps. So let me close up the doors just like so. Look at that. APM. No, pretend it says Amazon. Let me close up the garage right here. Where did I close this from? Oh, right here. Sorry, it's my first day on the job, so I'm a little bit new, but as you guys can see, here is my little tag. All right, time to deliver these ATVs, and it looks like our first delivery is actually not gonna be right here, but instead near the police station. I believe there's gonna be a house down there. I'm not sure. We're gonna go check right now, but it looks like we have a stop sign right here, so let me slow down. This thing is super heavy. Make sure the road is clear, and let's continue driving. Wait a minute, I think I see a house in the distance. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the house that we're gonna be delivering to. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be backing up into this thing, but I think I'm just gonna pull over right here and unload the ATV. Actually, you know what? 100% we can back into this thing. All right, let me get a little bit further up, and come on, I'm gonna try to make sure I don't hit the mailbox, or that is not going to be good. But look at this, I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. I did not think I was gonna back up this semi. Anyways, I think this should be pretty good. I'm probably gonna put this thing in park and put on my emergency lights, and oh my goodness, you guys, my emergency lights did not turn on. All right, that's fine. We're inside a neighborhood, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me pull up the ramps, put that thing down, and let's get in so we can get this thing delivered. Carefully unload this. Oh no, what happened to my semi? Oh, hopefully this isn't my last day of work, but I'm gonna leave their ATV right, let's see, where should we leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it right around here, right under the shade. I think this is gonna be a nice spot so they can pick it up later. Well, I think I know what happened. I might have forgot to put park, but let me remove the ramps, close up the doors, and let's make our way to the second house because we're almost done, because the sun is starting to go. What time is it actually? I don't know what the sun is. Okay, so the sun looks like it's about 4 p.m. I'm gonna try to turn right here. This is gonna be a super tight turn. Oh, this is super close. Oh my goodness, guys, I am the GOAT at this game. All right, so our next property is gonna be right here. It's gonna be located like at a farm. So let me make a right turn, slowly turn, make sure I don't hit the stop sign. Nice. And now we're gonna drive all the way down. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's a farmhouse right down here, so we're gonna go there and deliver our second vehicle, or I guess order, but it is a vehicle at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense, but this is going to be the second house that we're gonna come and deliver the ATV. So let me pull in, and where should we drop this off? Ooh, we can drop it off like around, well, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna drop it off like maybe on the side of the house. Ooh, we can put it right in that house right there. I don't know what that is. It's like a little barn. I know there's a different name to it. I'm kind of blanking out, but let me put on the ramps 1 and 2, and let's go inside so we can grab this ATV. We're gonna go put it like in that barn I just showed you guys. So let me go around my semi. Ooh, this is kind of taking it, I feel like I'm taking it on a joyride, but let me go in here, open up the doors, and ooh, yeah, that's gonna fit in here. That is going to be perfect. Let me see if I can get this thing squeezed in a little bit. Oh, I almost hit the back. But I think that is going to be perfect. All right, second delivery is successful. Let me close up the doors, and look at that, that was another successful order. So I'm gonna hop into the semi in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are now in the semi. I'm gonna back up because we're gonna pull out of here, and we're gonna make our way onto the last delivery of today. I'm almost done with my shift, so let's pull out of here. And we actually, oh no, do not go into the mud. And we're gonna make our way down near the drag strip. I think there's gonna be a house passing the drag strip, so we're gonna go check that out right now. But so far we are on time. I still haven't got any complaints from my manager telling me that I should pick up the pace, because typically the managers tend to be very strict with how fast you have to deliver the packages. But I think I've been doing a good job, so I haven't heard anything from my supervisor as well. But it looks like our house is going to be right on that mountain. Oh my goodness, there is no way I'm gonna be able to grab this semi and take it all the way to the top of this hill. Oh, I have to get some speed, so I'm gonna step on it. Oh no, this is super sketchy. Can I make it up here? Oh, I can. Whoa, I did not think I was gonna be able to get up here, but let me make a little turn right here and get as close as possible as I can, because we're gonna unload this ATV. And honestly, I think, yeah, I'm gonna drop this one off in their garage, because I really don't see a space where I could really put it. I don't want to just put it right out in front of everything. So let me first, where did my ramps go? I think I might have left them at the last property. Oh no, oh my goodness, look at this. I forgot the ramps here. I gotta pick these up before my supervisor finds out about this. But I managed to walk all the way back. I'm a little bit insane, but I managed to walk all the way back just so I could grab these freaking ramps. But I'm I'm gonna walk back. I don't know if I have too much time. Oh, it looks like it's about 5 p.m. now. It's almost 6 p.m. So I'm gonna make my way back to the other house. I'm gonna have to walk there. Hopefully I do not take too long. Alrighty, everyone. After like what, a 2-3 mile hike, I managed to come back just for the ramp. So let's place it down, one there and the second one right there, and let me go in the back this ATV so we can unload it and finish our job. So let me carefully do this. Oh, a little bit to the left, and that should be good right there. So let me put this into the garage like I said. And wait a minute, did I not open this? I thought I opened it, but now it should be open. Let me just turn around, back this thing up, and it looks like they are not home today. So we're gonna drop our ATV right here. I hope they enjoy it and have a really fun time, especially that the summer is coming up. They're gonna have a really great time with that. So let me not forget to grab my ramps and close the back doors of my trailer. Look at that. And this is gonna be a headache. Look at what I'm gonna have to back into. Oh my goodness, I should have not done this. So let me get into the semi, and I'm gonna carefully back up all the way onto the dirt road. Hopefully yeah, I do not mess up, because if I do, then yeah, I'm probably gonna get fired. I'm gonna be so cooked. But hold on, this thing is going way too much to the side. Hold on, let me just readjust myself. I am looking not good. All right, one more. Come on. And okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to go a little bit on the grass and make a turn right here. All right, I think we're doing not bad. I can't believe I'm hitting the brushes though. I don't think I should be doing too much damage, but we're almost out of here. This actually has been a little bit of a headache, I'm not gonna lie, but at least we didn't hit their stop sign or their mailbox. But we're gonna make our way back to the Amazon delivery house. Or actually, you know what, I think I could just go directly to the gas station, so I can just drop off the semi and be done with my shift. So we still got one more task, and that is to pretty much clock out. So let me turn on my blinkers and make a super wide right turn right here, just like so. But anyways, this job has been pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if I should be doing more Amazon deliveries in my future videos, or if you guys, you know, want something else. Maybe I should work for a different company like UPS or something like that. I think that would be pretty crazy. But we have the gas station right here, so let me pull in. And where did I park? I think I'm just gonna park right onto this parking spot. Yeah, I think that should work right there. Or am I too crooked? Yeah, I am way too crooked. What the heck am I doing? Let me reset. All right, now this should be a better parking spot. Now that should be a good parking spot. All right, so I'm gonna get in my truck. Where's my truck? I don't see my truck. I think I parked it in the back of the building. Oh my god. All right, let's see. And my pickup truck is right here. Awesome. So let me turn this bad boy on, and we can start making our way back home. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are now back home. So let me get my work truck parked right up front. Yeah, I'm gonna park it right here. I think my TRX should be in the garage. Oh, look at that. Yo, I am crazy. Look how close I ended up parking near the garage. Dude, I'm crazy. Whoa, I'm really good. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. I just got an alert that the flooding is going to start in a couple minutes. Look at that. Holy moly. That is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Southern Mudding video. Right now, I am putting some gas in kind of the station right now. We're actually at the map expansion because this truck sub needed some gas. We're going to put some premium, some regular, and then we're going to put some diesel. But after we finish this, we're going to make our way towards the second spot, fill up that gas station, and then make our way home, because today apparently there's going to be a huge flood and storm. So we got to make our way back home. So let's quickly fill up this gas station. Wait, can I use this right here? What is this? Oh man, for a second I thought I could use this, but I can't. So let me quickly grab the hose for the premium, and then we're gonna grab the hose for the regular. Let me connect that one, and lastly let me grab the hose for the diesel right here, and that is gonna be filling up right now. So let's quickly run inside the store. Let's grab some snacks for the road and for the afternoon, because I'm probably not gonna be able to leave my house. And by talking about my house, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but my house is right there. Dude, my ranch is so huge, you guys. But let me go inside. Let's open those doors, and we are gonna grab some snacks. I think the kitchen is closed, so let me walk over here. Let me grab let's see. Oh yes, chips. We need some chips, some crushed chips. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab some drinks. Let me grab this drink, and then we're gonna come over here and grab a donut. All right, I think we have enough snacks for the road, so let's get out of here. And I think the gas tanker is gonna be ready to be disconnected from the station. I think it should be all filled up, so we're gonna go. Oh wait, can I go under here, or am I too tall? Oh, I'm too tall. All All right, let me walk around. I wanted to kind of go through a little shortcut, but let me disconnect all of these hoses. I'm gonna grab the premium. We're gonna put that one back. Let me grab the regular. I'm gonna put that one back, and I'm gonna grab the diesel and put this one back right here. All right, so we can get out of here. We're gonna turn this thing on and turn off those hazard lights because we are no longer going to be taking up all that space. But let's make a right turn onto this road right here. Let me carefully turn this huge semi and gas tanker, and now we are on our way towards the last gas station, which is at the main city, which I feel like all of you guys should know where that one is. So we're gonna make our way towards that location right now. Are you serious right now? All right, let's make a gigantic right turn. Hopefully we don't. Oh, there goes the stop sign or whatever that sign was. I think it was the speed limit sign. My bad. Like I was saying, apparently it's gonna get pretty rainy and stormy today. And oh, is it getting dark? No way. Don't tell me it is getting dark. Uh-oh, we gotta hurry up. All right, let me quickly make a left turn. Oh my goodness, there goes the street lamp, and the last gas station is gonna be right here. So let's pull in. Oh, actually, you know what, it's yellow. Go. Oh, kind of red. All right, so this is gonna be the last gas station. We are gonna be, oh, look at that, my car. We are gonna be delivering gas. So let me get this thing parked up right around here. I think I'm gonna park it right here. There we go. And we are gonna quickly put wait, where are the, I think it's gonna be on the other side. Hold on, I was trying to look for where you put the gas thingy on. All right, so let me grab my hoses. Let me put one, I'm just gonna connect it to here. Don't tell the manager. And I'm gonna connect another hose right here. We're just gonna do it manually, and then I'm gonna grab the last hose and connect it towards right here. Just pretend, you guys. I mean, meanwhile that thing is filling up. I'm gonna eat some chips. I'm gonna drink my Coca-Cola, which is super delicious. That was really good. And then we cannot forget about our donut. So let's take a big bite of the donut. I forgot how good this was. All right, so I think we are done filling up the station. Let me grab all of these hoses. One, we're gonna put this one back, and then we're gonna grab this hose. We're gonna put this one back, and lastly we're gonna grab the hose on that one and put it right back. So you know what, we could actually leave this right here, and then they can pick this up in the morning, or we could leave it at the trailer store. You know what, I'll be nice. We're gonna go and leave it at the trailer store. So let me quickly hop in and let's make our way towards the trailer store. And wait a minute, did it just get foggy? Yo, it just got foggy right now. What the heck, dude? This is not good. This just means that the rain is gonna be really hard this afternoon. I'm kind of nervous, you guys. All right, so let me get this thing parked up right here, just like so. There we go. We're gonna leave that semi parked at the trailer store, and we are gonna walk to the gas station because my Corvette is right here. I forgot I left it right here because I did come over here in the morning and pick it up. But before we do leave, we're gonna get into this thing and we're gonna quickly fill up on gas just in case we go back to the house. There we go, we are fueled up. So let me get back into this thing. There we go. Is this thing on? Oh yeah, it is on. And I'm also gonna turn on those headlights because it is super dark, you guys. And oh my goodness, yo, is that a fried chicken place? No way. Let me actually grab some chicken before I do go to my house. So don't worry, you guys, this is gonna be a super fast. So let's open that door, let's go inside. And wait, can I get a hamburger? Wait, hello? I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, so I guess, oh, this is the bathroom. Never mind. I don't want to, I don't know why I opened that. Let me just close that up. I do not want to go to the restroom, but I will grab a nice drinky drink and some fries. So let me put the fries in the bag. We're gonna grab a burger. We're gonna grab some chicken tendies. Well, I guess fried chicken. And is that it? Let me go around. Oh my goodness, we can grab a cola. Dude, I did not know that. And I think that is gonna, oh, we cannot leave without a food box. W in the chat. All right, so let's get out of here. Let me go towards the front. We're gonna open this door and we're gonna get inside our car. There we go. Let me turn this thing on and oh my goodness, look at that. It is raining right now. We gotta go. This is not good. Oh, wait a minute. This is the drive-through. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so clumsy. This is the drive-through. All right, let me go and take the correct road. Let's make a left turn and we are just gonna step on it. Dude, it's gonna start pouring at any minute. I am so nervous right now. I'm gonna step on it so fast. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness, there was a stop sign right there. I did not see that. Whoops, my bad. All right, where is my big huge mansion? Because I'm super rich. Oh, it's gonna be on the right side. Let me slow down, turn on those blinkers, which we shouldn't. Oh my goodness, I'm losing control. Oh dude, it is raining so bad. I'm gonna continue stepping on this thing because I'm so afraid of the thunder, which I don't think there's any thunder. So I'm really happy about that. And we are back home. So let me back this thing up. Careful, careful, not too fast, you guys. Oh, you guys hear that? It is thundering right now. Dude, we gotta go inside. Wait, oh, I forgot. Oh my goodness, I don't have time to turn that thing off. Let me go inside. Let me go inside. Oh, dude, there was lightning right there. Dude, there's gonna be a huge flooding. Oh no. Let me take a look outside on my patio. It is so bad right now. I'm getting reports that there is a tornado by a track. Wait, what was the name of this? Oh, it says the hill track. Wait, let's check the news. Oh my goodness. Let me turn on the television. Breaking news. Roblox embraces VR gaming. What the hell? What is that? Alright, so I need to take a look outside. I need to see if a tornado is coming because I cannot risk it biscuit. Because you guys know, this is a brand new house and I don't want it destroyed. But anyways, we do have some chicken. So let me eat some of this chicken. I'm going to put my food down. Oh, hold on. Let me try some of this chicken. Oh yeah, this is delicious. Dude, I've been eating so much in this video. Hold on. Coca-Cola. We cannot go. Oh my goodness. You cannot go wrong with a Coca-Cola while it is thundering really hard. I mean, since I really can't do anything and the rain is starting to go even harder. Oh my goodness, look at that. There was a tornado. We gotta go upstairs. This is gonna be so bad. I just got an alert that the flooding is going to start in a couple minutes. Dude, hold on. We gotta go inside our room. Let me turn on the lights because it is super dark inside of here. Look at that. Holy moly. That is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. Dude, I am so afraid. If that thing comes towards our house, we are gonna be so cooked, chat. Like beyond cooked. Like you guys have no idea how cooked we are. Dude, I'm so afraid. I'm gonna go inside my bed. Dude, should I just take a nap and like hope and pray this goes away in the morning? You know what? Before I actually do go to sleep. Oh wait, where's the tornado? Okay, the tornado looks like it's going away, which means we can go downstairs and quickly do the laundry. Yes, I know. We still have to do laundry during rainy days. So let me get that thing started and let me do the dishes as well. And since we cannot go inside, oh my goodness, I thought this thing was burning. Hold on, let me close that. And before we do go upstairs, I'm gonna quickly grab some snacks. Let me grab this and that. There we go. And we're gonna go upstairs because we cannot be going outside because there's a huge flooding right now. I am so wait, look at the tornado. Is it coming this way? No freaking way. It looks like it's coming this way. You guys, I think we might have to evacuate. Oh, dude, if this thing gets closer, I'm gonna keep. Oh my goodness, there's so much lightning. I'm gonna keep an eye out on this tornado, and if it gets closer, then I will get back. Alrighty, everyone. It looks like the tornado is. Oh my goodness, I just hit myself with the door. So it looks like the tornado is going away, and I think the night is about to start falling. So I'm gonna get tucked in bed and hope that when I wake up, all of this is gone. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, what time is it? Is it morning yet? Let me get out of bed. Dude, I forgot to turn off my lights. I was so scared that I went to sleep with my lights on. So let's open that door and oh my goodness, dude, the water went away and look at that sunrise. Holy W, we managed to survive this huge storm and a flooding and a southern muddy and my house did not get destroyed. Let's go. Dude, am I not the best southern mudding player? I think I am. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace. What a beautiful day. What time is it? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it is 4 p.m. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see today, we are at my multi-million-dollar ranch in southern muddy. And if you walk over here towards the front of my house, you're gonna see that we have this off-roading truck that is built for the sand dunes because we're gonna go to the trailer store to pick up a tiny house that they added in southern mudding and then take it to the beach so we can build a tiny beach house, kind of. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. So enough of the yap. I think we should begin. So let me kind of move my Escalade a little bit towards the left since it is kind of tight and a little bit very close to the truck. So let me park this thing right here. Had to kind of scooch it a little bit towards the right so we can get into this beast. And oh my goodness, this thing is insane. Honestly, it looks really nice, you guys. But like I said, our first stop is going to be at the trailer store so we can pick up these brand new tiny houses, or at least one tiny house. We're gonna see which one we are gonna be taking today. But apparently they ended up adding 2 tiny houses, not just one. So I am very excited to check these out. And I'm a little bit late on this video, so yeah. But that was because I made a video with the CT TV, and 13 Yo Bros. So if you guys haven't watched that video, which is on my main channel, go check it out right now. We did an insane video. It was like one of the most insane challenges I have ever done, and it was actually also my first collab. But with all that yap, and oh my goodness, is this a new spot? Hold on, you know what, let me actually check out this place. This place looks pretty cool. Wait, did they actually remove the church? Because I remember there used to be a church right here. Oh, it's right there. They just moved it all the way to the corner. I wonder if you can go inside the church now, because I know you can't go inside this spot. It kind of reminds me of a restaurant that serves fried chicken, which I think they serve that right here as well. Oh yeah, they do. All right, let me see. Where can I grab the food? Wait, do I have to go in the back? Do I have to put the fries in the bag? All right, let's see. Oh, look, I think I do have to put the fries in the bag. All right, let me grab some fries. Let me grab a burger. Oh my goodness, chicken tendies. We got some chicken tendies. Let's go. And I think that is gonna be it. And oh my goodness, we could also get a food box. Yes, I'm gonna grab this. Now let's get out of here. Open these doors. Oh my goodness, I kind of locked myself in. All right, there you go. And I just realized we should have just gone through the drive-thru. Well, I'll do that next time. But what we are gonna do is make our way towards the trailer store. So let me pull out. Let's go through the back, and the trailer store should be right up front. And wait a minute, did they actually give this trailer store a revamp as well? That is crazy. Yo, this is kind of like what American Plains Mudding had. Interesting. But if you guys take a look, we have the tiny houses right here. There's two of them. I'm not sure which one I should take. Mini my name. I'm gonna catch someone toe. Okay, it looks like we are gonna be taking this one right here. Let me get it connected. But before we do leave, I kind of want to give this one a nice tour. Let's see what's going on inside of this house right here. Where's the entrance? What the heck? Oh wait, it's up front. Oh my goodness, I am so clumsy. So let's put down the stairs. Let's quickly go inside. Ooh, look at this. The inside looks really nice. All right, let's turn on those lights. I really love the high ceiling. I love that. What's in here? Let me open up that door. Oh, we got a nice bathroom. Then we have a small pantry. Let me close that right next to the fridge. Oh, we have a bedroom in here. Nice. With a nice little closet. Two closets, actually. There's two closets. All right, there seems to be stairs. What the heck? Oh my goodness. There's another bed right here. This is probably for the guests. Anyways, we're not going to be taking this one, and instead we are going to be taking this house right here. So let me hop in the truck. Let me quickly get in, turn this thing on, and we are going to start making our way to the tool store so we can grab some more camping stuff so we can set up at the beach. So let me park this thing right around here. I'm going to throw those hazards because I'm going to go in really fast. All right, there we go. Let's quickly run inside the store. Open sesame. Ooh, it's been a while since I've been here. All right, so let's start over here. I think we are going to begin by grabbing some campfire. There we go. Let me get a sleeping bag. Actually, you know what? We don't need a sleeping bag. Let me put that back. But we are going to grab a cooler so we can keep our drinks cold. Let me get a camping chair and then a marshmallow. Of course. What is this? Wheel contact lift. What is this about? What the heck? I've never seen this. But I do know that we are not going to be using that. So let me grab a picnic table, a grill, a generator. Ooh, dude, this trip is going pretty smooth. Let me actually knock on some wood because you guys know sometimes I can be a little bit clumsy. But if we continue walking, we're going to grab that American flag. And I believe that is going to be it for this trip. So let me walk over here. Let me quickly check out all of this. There we go. Oh my goodness. I swear, every time I come, it gets so expensive. But let's get out of here. I'm going to hop in my truck, turn off those lights, and we can now officially start making our way towards the beach. So let's cross this road right here. And I think the fastest way to get to the beach is taking this road right here near the drag strip. So let me turn on those blinkers because we are going to make a gigantic turn. Oh my goodness. This house is so heavy. Like, this thing is a tiny house, but it looks so huge. All right, so we are going to look for the beach, which I don't see it so far. You know what? I think there is going to be more space at the beach over there. All right, so this is going to be the beach right here. Let's pull in. We're going to look for a nice spot to start setting up the camp, or I guess the tiny house. So let's see. I'm looking for some good and empty space. You know what? I'm starting to feel it like around here. Ooh, this looks perfect right here. Look at this. This is like the perfect spot. Alrighty, before we do disconnect trailer, well, I guess the tiny house, I am going to change the color to a nice like blue. Oh, that's the house. Alright, this is the correct setting. So I want to do like a nice beach blue. There we go. Let me drop this. Oh my goodness. I am cooking, chats. Look at that. I think I like this one. Ooh, we could do a gray as well. Alright, you know what? Let me do a gray. There we go. Let me apply it. We're gonna quickly disconnect this just like so. Come on. Alright, nice. We got that thing disconnected. I'm gonna move my truck a little bit forward and park it right up front. So let me turn that off. And we are gonna start setting up the jack. So I'm gonna start lowering this thing. There we go. Let me do the other side all the way down. Oh yeah, this is looking clean, you guys. I'm gonna raise this side. All right. You know what? I think I might drop the front a bit. Let me do that. We're gonna come over here and we are gonna drop this a bit. There we go. All right, let me set up the stairs. Dude, this thing is looking very nice. Let's just open those doors and let's start getting our nice tour. All right, let me close them now. Dude, this is so tiny. It is so small in here. I should have grabbed the other one. There's just so much stuff. Like, why is there one table and a second table right next to each other? I do not like that at all. But let's take a look at the bathroom. This bathroom is super nice. I like it. What's in here? Oh, we got a nice bedroom with a closet. Wait, can I hide in here? Oh man, I can't. Aw. Imagine that we could play hide and seek in the tiny house. That'd be pretty insane. All right, let's continue walking around. We got a nice kind of attic going on with a nice kind of single bed right here. I probably won't sleep over here. I'm gonna sleep in the bedroom, which is I already forgot. Oh, it's right down here. But so far this house is pretty cool and it's not too bad. We are gonna start setting up the camp because night is about to start to fall. So let me begin by placing the campfire. Let me place that. Oh yeah, we are gonna put some benches. I'm gonna put the bench like right around here. Perfect. Which is gonna lead me to place this cooler right on top of it so we can grab our cold drinks just like so. We got an American flag, which I'm gonna be placing somewhere around here since we have now claimed this area. So I'm gonna place the American flag right there. Let's see what we still got, which is gonna be a lawn chair. I think I'm gonna place it right here in front of the campfire. So let me place the lawn chair, and oh my goodness, we have another one. All right, so I guess I'll place the one right next to it with our barbecue grill on the grass. And in order to turn this thing on, I am gonna place a generator. There we go. We have pretty much the entire camp set up. Dude, we should have brought a boat, because if we would have brought a boat, then we could have been in the ocean having some crazy fun. But you know what? This is not bad. We can just chillax and cook our little marshmallow. I'm getting tired. Let me quickly cook up my marshmallow before the sun does actually go down. So let me come over here. Let's start cooking our marshmallow. But yeah, the sun is going down pretty fast and I am super exhausted. So I think, oh no way, look at my marshmallow. Dude, I can't eat this. Dude, this thing is burnt. Oh my goodness, I have to throw this in the trash. All right, so I'm gonna just throw it right here. And I just remembered there's a gas station with food down there. We should go grab some food. All right, let's do this quick before the sun falls. We're gonna be taking the truck, so let me quickly turn this thing on and let's quickly step on it and go over to the gas station because there is some snacks that we could grab. So let's do a quick drift. That was pretty sick. And let's reverse. Dude, I cannot stop drifting. All right, so we are gonna quickly run inside the store and go. Oh, my bad. We're gonna quickly grab some food. Ooh, what is this? Milk? I want that. So let me grab some of these chips and then let me grab a nice drink. Oh yeah. And I think, oh yeah, we could grab a donut. Let's go. All right, I think we are pretty ready to get out of here. Hot and spicy burger. Oh, that looks delicious. All right, so let me open up the door and we are gonna get out of here back to the camp because the sun is going down. Let's go. Let me drift. Skirt. That's pretty sick. And we have arrived at our campsite. Let's go. W's in the chat. So let me quickly park this thing. I'm going to turn off that and we are going to enjoy our snacks as the sun falls. What a beautiful sunset. Now let me take a bite of my donut. Ooh, this donut is delicious. Oh my goodness, I could not stop eating it. And take a look at that. The sun has officially gone down, which means we can go inside of our brand new tiny house and go to bed. So I'm gonna catch some sleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, what time is it? Dude, I cannot tell. That was actually one of the best sleeps I've had. This bed is extremely comfortable. But if we open up our doors, you're gonna see that it is now morning time. Dude, what a beautiful sunrise. Dude, I think this was a W camping trip because not only did we bring the brand new tiny house to the beach, we made it into a beach tiny house. And I have a lot of stuff to pick up, and this is probably gonna take a while. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Planes modding video, and today we have quite the surprise because if we turn around, you're gonna see that we have this nice square body truck. Dude, this thing is quite the beauty, and we're gonna be turning it into a flatbed pickup. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we're gonna get into this beautiful truck. Let me hop in, let me turn this thing on, and we are gonna start making our way towards the mechanic shop so we can transform this thing, and then we're gonna go and deliver a special surprise to my friend's house. So we have quite the day today, and the crazy part about this is that we gotta do this before the sun sets. So let's make that right turn onto this dirt road just like so, and all we gotta do is step on it all the way until we arrive to the mechanic shop, which is right here. I think it's called Tenny or Tenny's, but we are gonna be at the shop so we can turn this thing and transform it. Well, it looks like we do have an intersection, so let's come to a stop. Intersection seems to be clear, so let's make that crossing. And now I should have gone through the back of the trailer store. It's kind of a shortcut. That's fine, we're pretty much here. Alrighty, everyone, we have finally arrived at Tenny, or yeah, it does say Tenny, the mechanic shop, and we are gonna pull this thing into the garage. But before I do, I'm gonna open up this door just like so, and then I can hop right back in so we can start customizing this puppy. So let's quickly customize this truck. I kind of want to make it like a dark color. Let's do a black. I haven't done black in a while, so let's do a nice black. Let's add some reflectance, and should we add some tint to the windows? I don't know if I should add some tint. You know what, let's keep it clear for now. Let's max out the engine with 25 extra power and 2 nice superchargers, I mean turbochargers. Jeez Louise. All right, now for the suspension, I am gonna raise this a little bit higher. We are gonna be doing some heavy jobs, so I want this thing to be nice and tall. Let me just raise this as well. There we go. And let's see. Oh, we could add some, a little bit of camber. Let me add a little bit of camber, like a tiny sprinkle. I'm gonna reduce some of the spring from the front and back. I am gonna make the wheels a little bit bigger, just a little bit, not too crazy, and I am gonna make them a little bit wider. Nice. I think this truck is looking pretty nice. Let me just fix the offset just like so. Let's move on to the rims. I kind of don't know what rims. Oh, these look nice. I kind of want to keep these. All right, let me finish looking through here. Let's see if I find. Oh, I like these as well. Oh, we could add the dually on this thing. No, that's that looks a little bit weird. So I think I'm gonna go back and maybe keep these. I think I really like them, but these are nice as well. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have so many choices. All right, you know what, let's just go with them. I've made up my mind. We're gonna go with those. I'm gonna increase the height. There we go. And the bulge just a tad, nothing too crazy, you guys. So let's add some brand new tires, and that is gonna be it for the basic customization. Now this is gonna be the fun part because we get to add the bed. So let me put the bed, and what the heck, why is this not working? Am I supposed to remove the bed and then place it? Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm so clumsy. All right, we've got the flatbed loaded on top of that. Let's see if we can add anything else, which I don't think we need anything else. We could add some nice cab lights. I think that looks pretty sick. I'm probably gonna make those orange. Let's add some mud flaps. Yes, we do need some mud flaps, so let's add some mud flap. And are we done yet? I mean, we could add some running boards, but I don't know if that looks a little bit weird. Does that look a little bit weird? I don't know. Oh, I like that one. All right, let's add this one. And we are, oh no, we are not done. I forgot to make the cab lights orange. Customization, cab lights, then we go to orange. Boom, awesome. And then we just make the wheels chrome. Let's go to rims and then chrome. Oh yeah, we are cooking, chats, and we should be officially done with this build. So let's quickly pull it out. We're gonna take a good look at the sun. Not at the sun, we're gonna take a good look outside where the sun is. That's what I meant. And holy moly guacamole, did we not cook, chat? Look at this. This looks insane. So we've got the brand new cab lights, the flatbed on the pickup, and we got some nice chrome wheels on this thing. Oh yeah, and the running boards, that looks pretty sick. Not bad, you guys. I think I might have cooked on this one, but enough of the yap. Now it's time to go and grab the special gift that we are going to be delivering to my friend's house. So let's make our way towards the plane tool store so we can grab the things that we need. And let me also change the drivetrain on this. I'm going to change it to 4-wheel drive because I feel like my back tires are kind of kicking a little bit too much. So as a safety precaution, I'm going to change the drivetrain. So it looks like with all that yapping, we are now at the plane tool store. So let's quickly park up at the front. Do not worry, you guys. This is going to be a quick run. We're just going to go inside and grab 2 of these ramps, 1 and 2. There we go. And now we just tell the good sir, yo, I want to check out these huge ramps. Oh, sure, you can buy it. It's free. Oh my goodness, he just said it's free. All right, so we're gonna grab the ramps and we are gonna place it. Actually, you know what? Before we do place them, we gotta walk over here because we have the gifts inside the garage that we made. It was a purchase that I kind of made last night. So let's open up the garage. We're gonna click on the magic button, which is gonna allow us to open up this nice and tall garage. And if we take a look at this beautiful ATV, this is the gift that we are gonna be delivering. So let me hop in. Let me turn on this bad boy, and oh my goodness, this thing is pretty nice. I really love the colors on this thing. It looks really cool. Honestly, I kind of want to give it like a little joyride. Hold on, what is this button? Oh my goodness, look at this. Whee! Yo! Oh my goodness, I just almost crashed his gifts. All right, you know what? Let me go back. We gotta get this thing loaded back onto that flatbed. So let me pull into the plaza, and we are gonna quickly, hold on, let me see. How am I going to align this? Like right here. So that's gonna be the sweet spot. Let's start putting the ramps down. One ramp goes there, and the second ramp goes right there. Actually, you know what? I think I could scooch it up a little bit towards the left. There we go. Let me quickly load up this ATV in the back of the flatbed. Let me carefully do this. Oh, hold on. This is a little bit sketchy since it is pretty small. So let me turn off the engine, put it in park, and boom, look at that. Let me just quickly tie down the straps on each corner just like so. And that is gonna be the ATV loaded on the pickup. Honestly, this looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna remove the ramps and then we're gonna throw them in the back. Let me throw them right there, and we can now get into the pickup and start making our way towards my buddy house so we can get this thing delivered. So let's pull out. We are gonna be making a right turn right here. So let's turn on those blinkers, and before we make our way towards his house, we have a gigantic intersection which we can make a turn on because I don't see any cars coming. So it's pretty clear we can make that nice and safe turn. So his house is gonna be towards the end, all the way right here. He does live quite far away. Oh wait, that's the wrong address. He actually lives on the right side. Oh dang, he lives not too far away from me. That's pretty cool. I did not know he lived that close next to me. So let's look for his house. I don't see his house so far. I thought it was gonna be around this area. Hold on, let me check the map, and oh, it says it's right there. What? All right, so let me take this road right here. I don't know if this is gonna be the correct road to make my way to his house, but let's take it. And oh my goodness, what is this? What did we just find? Dude, this road is so bumpy. Holy moly, guacamole. I almost ended up flipping over, but since I am one of the best drivers in APM, we did not flip over. But what the hurly? Ooh, the water is kind of cold. I am not gonna be jumping in today, but this is a really nice area. I should probably camp here, but I think his house is up on that hill, but I don't know where to go. Let's continue driving forward and see if we can find his house. So let's take this road right here, and oh my goodness, I seriously gotta slow down because this road is pretty bumpy. And look at that, we found a new road, which I believe this should lead us to his house. And dude, how come the road all over this area is so bumpy? What the heckers? And look at that, we have arrived at his house. So let me put this thing in park. Let me hop out. We're gonna take out the ramp. So let me open up the bag. Let me grab those ramps and let's place them right. I'm gonna place one right here, and I'm gonna place a second one right there. So let me hop in. Hold on. Let me take off the straps. There we go. The straps should be now off, and let's carefully unload this beautiful ATV, dude. Since my friend is gonna be having a happy birthday, this is the gift that I got him, but he will not arrive till the afternoon. But when he gets home, he's gonna be able to see his surprise. So let's get this thing loaded. I mean, not loaded. Parked right in his garage. So let me do this. Let me park it, turn off the engine, and boom. Look at this thing. This thing is one of the most beautiful ATVs I have seen in my life. But enough glazing. Let's close up his garage. There we go. That thing is gonna be closed up, and I will be back for the party. But for now, we gotta go and return it this. Oh, hold on. We gotta remove these ramps. So let me take off this ramp and that ramp, and we should get out of here. But honestly, this build was probably really nice looking because take a look. Yo, we 100% ended up cooking up, chats. By the way, where did I grab this truck? Oh wait, I grabbed it from my house. So I guess in that case, let me just turn around right here. I'm gonna do a little 3-point turn and make my way back to my house, because if you guys forgot, my house is right there. I literally live like 2 roads down from where he lives. It's pretty funny. I did not know that. But let's make a right turn. Let's make sure the road is clear. All right, let's make that turn. And I'm so excited to arrive to my big mansion, home sweet home. By the way, I kind of wish that you could like lower. I think that would be a really nice feature where I could lower this and then I could just like load up ATVs and stuff like that instead of just putting the ramps. I feel like that's way more work, but nonetheless, this is a really nice build that we ended up doing today. Let me know if I ended up cooking with this build, chat. We need some W's in the chat. Anyways, we have arrived. Oh, hold on, let me throw these ramps in the back. I'm gonna throw these ramps in the back. There we go. And we arrived before the sun sets. I think that was quite the mission. By far one of my favorite ones of this week. And if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a southern mudding video, and today we are gonna grab this truck right here and we are gonna be turning it into a lifted truck, and then we're gonna be throwing a camper, and of course we're gonna be spending the night in it just to make sure it works. So if you guys are excited for this jam-packed video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And enough of the yap, I think it's time to begin. So first thing is first, we're gonna get inside of this pickup right here. I think they might have, oh my goodness, this thing is so loud. We're gonna get into this truck and we are gonna be taking it to the mechanic shop so we can customize it, lift it, and then throw on that camper. So we're gonna go and say goodbye to our ranch, or actually our multi-million-dollar ranch, and make our way back into town. So let's put on our blinkers, and oh my goodness, I kind of lost control. Don't worry, we are back in the road. But that is the craziest idea I've had in southern mudding, turning a truck, lifting it, and throwing a camper so we can spend the night in it. Dude, sounds insane, but we are actually going to do it. But it looks like the intersection is clear. Let's go through, and I see the mechanic shop right there in the far, so let's go and get closer so we can begin. And here we are. Let's start pulling in. I'm gonna go and open this garage door just like so. Let me quickly go back in. There we go. Close that door, and we're gonna slowly reverse into the garage, well, I guess the mechanic shop, which I think it's the same thing, right? So let's start customizing this thing. We're gonna make this a nice white color, and then we're gonna add some reflectance. And since we are gonna be off-roading a little bit, I am gonna add these extreme BOG tires, and for the rims we're just gonna add some nice retro mutters. I think that looks pretty sick. Let's add some reflectance to my windows, I mean some tints, and this is the reflectance. And for the suspension, I am gonna increase it since this is gonna be a lifted truck. Oh my goodness, this thing is so beefy. Let me just add some camber. Let me fix some of the stiffness and dampening, and we're not done yet because we are gonna make the tires a little bit bigger, just a little bit, tiny bit, and I'm gonna make the tires a little bit slimmer, just a little bit, just because I feel like it's a little bit too beefy. But I think that is gonna be it. Maybe we could add some offset, just a little bit, not too much. And that's pretty much it for the suspension, because I am gonna max out the engine all the way. Should we add a supercharger or a turbocharger? You know what, let's add a turbocharger. I kind of like that better. And lastly, we are gonna be adding the camper. Look at that, dude, that is insane. All right, should we add anything else? Maybe a grill? I don't know if a grill looks good on this. You know what, I don't think it looks good, but I am gonna add some lights just like so. I think these lights look pretty nice, and I think that is gonna be it for the build. Oh, we could add some rock lights. Yes, let's go. W's in the chat. We're gonna add some of those rock lights, and we can actually pull this bad boy out. So let's quickly check it in the sun. Let's give it a nice check, and oh my goodness, this is one of the craziest builds I have done in southern mudding. We've got the camper up top, the nice wheels, and the beautiful paint with the rock lights. Yo, I am pretty excited. Thankfully, we have the tool store right down the road, so let me quickly hop in so we can get this camp started and set up. So let's quickly pull in. I'm gonna back in. Let me actually back into this parking spot. Let me see if I can, since this thing is so huge. Hold on. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. Hopefully this thing does not tip over, because if it tips over, then we are gonna be cooked, chats. But this is pretty much how I managed to park. Not the best parking spot, but we are here at the tool store. So let's go inside. Let's open up those doors, and let's start on the left side of the store. So I think the first thing we're gonna be grabbing is I don't think I'm gonna grab this since we've got the camper, so we don't need a tent, but we do need some campfire, which is why I'm gonna grab the wood. And then we are gonna grab a cooler. Let's grab one of these coolers. These are pretty nice. Ooh, look at that, some camping chairs. Yeah, we cannot go wrong with those camping chairs. Oh yes, dude, it's been a while since I've had one of these marshmallows, so we're gonna grab one of those marshmallows. But let's continue walking throughout the store, since this store is pretty big, you guys. Let me grab a picnic table. So we're gonna grab that, a nice grill, and what is this, a generator? I don't know if we're gonna need this, but just to be safe, we're gonna grab and take one of these generators. And is that it for this trip? I think I'm finished. I don't think I need anything. Oh, we could grab an American flag and some fire fireworks. And I think now we are done with this run. So we're gonna quickly check out all of our things just like so, and we are gonna get out of here since we just paid, it was about 600 bucks. We're gonna get inside of our truck, our lifted truck actually. Let me just close my door. There we go. And we can start making our way towards the campsite. Honestly, I don't know where to camp tonight, but I do have a couple ideas on where we should set up camp for the night. Oh, wait a minute. Should we go to the map expansion? I kind of want to go to the map expansion. Hold on. Let's go and see if there's some spots that we could set up and camp the night. Honestly, now that I remember, I believe there's going to be a spot near the highway. We just got to go and cross this bridge right here. So let's cross this bridge. We now have to keep our eyes peeled out so we can find this camping spot. I think it's going to be on the right side. Let's go towards the right side because down there seems to be a house. So, oh, wait. It's right here. Look at this. USA RV Resort, Lake, Electric, and Water hookups. All right. So this is going to be the spot. So let me get back in the lifted truck, open the door, and oh my goodness. So this is going to be the spot where we are going to be camping the night. I kind of don't know where I should set up. You know what? I like this spot right here. Let me actually park up right here. So let me carefully reverse this thing a little bit more, and I think that is going to be an amazing spot. Now I am going to tilt my wheels to the right because that looks pretty cool. We're going to hop out and look at this. Oh, I did not mean to sit on the picnic table. So before we go inside of our camper, oh, what is this? Jag? Hold on, let me click on this. Oh, look at that. That is pretty sick. Before we do go inside of our camper, I am going to close this and we are going to set up our stuff that we bought from the tool store. So let's set up our bench right here. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. We're going to grab our grill. We're going to put a grill. Oh, we could put another grill right here. Why not have two grills? Two grills. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, the American flag. Let's put an American flag. I'm not sure actually. Should we just place it right here? There we go. The American flag is now down. Let's finish setting up our camp for tonight. I'm going to put some lawn chairs down. There we go. Let's throw down the campfire. Oh, hold on. How do I turn this thing on? There we go. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have the cooler, which we can honestly put on top of our picnic table. So let's place that right there. We have our cooler on our picnic table just in case we got to grab some nice and fresh water. And all we got to place is the fireworks and a generator. And we are going to be pretty much finished with setting up the camp. And then we're going to be able to go inside the camper. So let's quickly place the fireworks. You know what? Let's place them right back here. We don't want them near our campsite too close. And the generator is going to go right next to the grill, just like that. Let me turn it on. And there we go. And look at that. We have a pretty nice setup going on. We do have some marshmallows, which honestly we could cook up right now, or we could finally check out the camper. So let's go inside the camper. Let's open that door and let's go inside. Look at this, dude. It is so tiny in here. Is there lights in here? I kind of want to turn on the light. Let me click on lights. Ooh, there we go. Now it's starting to look better. So it looks like there's a bed up here, which I don't know if I can lay down. Oh, it looks like I can lay down. Look at that. I'm not sure if you guys can see me, but I'm right there inside at the top sleeping like a baby. Okay, locking you guys. We cannot be sleeping right now. But honestly, this is a nice camper. We've got a nice tiny kitchen, a living room, this is actually super small, a super small living room, and we can just jump out. Oh, hold on. We can just jump out and cook out our marshmallow. So let's cook our marshmallow. Let's make sure we do not burn this because last time I kind of burnt it. And oh my goodness, I think it's ready. Hold on. Let's give it a taste test in 3, 2, whoa, not bad, you guys. That's actually pretty good. W marshmallow. But I guess since we're not gonna be cooking some barbecue, I'm gonna turn off my generator. I'm just gonna let this fire burn. I kind of want to go to the gas station. Should we quickly make a gas station run? I promise you guys, it's gonna be fast. We're gonna go get some donuts and chips because I'm a little bit hungry still. So let me throw up the jacks. Hold on, let me throw up the jacks. There we go. And I'm gonna quickly run inside and turn off the lights so we can quickly make this gas station run. So let's quickly make our way over there. And honestly, we can just take the highway since it is really fast. So let's take the brand new highway to the gas station, and that is gonna help us arrive there super fast. So let's make a turn right there, and we're gonna go down. I have no idea on how to turn. I'm just gonna U-turn right here. So let's U-turn right here, and we are gonna step on this thing. We are gonna go really fast. Dude, we are going so fast. And here we are at the gas station. So let's pull in. Oh my goodness. I almost flipped over. And let's park between the handicap right here. Oh my goodness, I am not the best at reversing these gigantic vehicles. It definitely doesn't help when we've got a camper on our giant lifted truck. So let's quickly run inside the gas station. Let's see where we can grab. Ooh, someone left their drink and donut, but I'm not gonna grab it since it is not mine. I do know there is some nice chips over here, so let's grab these chips. And then where's the donuts? Did they remove the? Oh, we could grab a Coca-Cola. Let's grab a Coca-Cola. And the donuts are gonna be right here, so let's grab one of these delicious donuts. Let's quickly pay. I guess I'm gonna be paying and checking out. So hello sir, how can I help you? There we go. I just checked out and we are ready to return to our campsite, because if you guys take a look, it is about to be nighttime and we gotta throw up those fireworks. So let me get back in my truck, let me close that door, and honestly I'm gonna try to go back on the highway like this, and we are just gonna step on it because we're running out of time like really fast. Wait, can I take this road right here? Hold on, I wonder if this is gonna lead me to my campsite. I don't know, I feel like I'm lost now. Well, let me make this turn and let's see if we ended up getting lost. I feel like I just got lost, and nope, we managed to make our way back at the campsite. So let's pull in, let me carefully back this thing up. There we go. I'm gonna turn off the engine and then we're gonna set the jacks back up. There we go. Let's take a quick bite of our donut. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Maybe some Coca-Cola now. I'm almost getting full. And then we're gonna have a quick cheese snack. So let's grab some snacks. Not bad, not bad. But if you guys take a look, it is now nighttime, which means we can throw the fireworks in 3, 2, and launch. No way, that is sick. W's in the chats. Come on, boys, that is amazing. Is that not coolest thing ever? Ooh, that kind of looks like an eyeball. Is that it? Oh man, I think that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside my camper. There we go. Let's jump in and we are gonna get some good night rest, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so lazy. Oh, what time is it? Let's open up our camper, and oh my goodness, look at that beautiful sunrise, you guys. We managed to survive in our lifted truck with the camper in the back of it for 24 hours. Well, I guess the entire night. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we have a good old rescue that we are going to be doing and restoring with this nice and old 100-year-old truck. Well, I guess we gotta go and find it right now because I kind of don't know where it is. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with this video. So what I do know is that it's gonna be around this dirt road, which means we gotta go and find this 100-year-old truck so we can restore it and bring it back to life. So we don't have too much time. As you guys can see, it is the morning right now, but you guys know time goes super fast in this game. So we're gonna be taking the beautiful GMC Denali Ultimate. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is such a beauty, you guys. So we're gonna be taking this bad boy to the trailer store, which I think I gotta make a right turn right here, and then we're gonna go and pick up this trailer so we can throw on and rescue this truck. But apparently this is gonna be like a Ford, which I'm really excited, you guys. You guys know I'm pretty much a big fan of Ford, and I say this because one of my best looking trucks is actually a lifted Ford truck. It's pretty nice. I think you guys have seen it. It's like all white. It's pretty cool. But like I said, we're making our way back into town so we can pick up this trailer and make our way towards that dirt road so we can find this old and rusty bucket. But let me make sure the road is clear, which it looks like it is clear, and we are now at the trailer store. So I'm gonna quickly turn this thing around and get it connected to this nice looking trailer. Look at this thing. Not a bad looking trailer. I was able to rent this out for the day since we're probably gonna use it most of the day. And something that I love about this is that it includes a nice cable so we can pull this truck. So enough of the yap, let's get into the truck. There we go. Let me turn this thing on and let's get out of here. But it's kind of been a while, you guys. I think the last time we restored a vehicle, it might have been like over 2 months ago. So I'm really happy that I am back to restoring these trucks. Well, I guess truck in this case. We might restore more trucks in the future, which is super important for you guys to smash the like button and subscribe so you guys won't miss out on that type of content. But we're here on the dirt road. So, oh wait, is it in there? I don't know. Hold on, let me quickly run over here. Dude, it's gonna be so funny if it's gonna be in here because we just pretty much passed it. But let me open up the door and oh, there is no cars. Oh man. All right, so let me close that up. I seriously thought there was gonna be a car in there, but there is absolutely nothing. All right, that's fine. We can continue looking. The search is not over. And okay, APM, I don't think it's gonna be in here, but just to be safe, we're gonna pull in and we're gonna try to see if there's any abandoned trucks around here, which it does not look like it. I mean, we could check in here, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure there's only pallets of seed that they use to plant them in the farms. But let's go inside, and yeah, it is super empty in here. So we're gonna close that back up because I don't want the owners of this place to get mad at me. So I'm gonna hop right back in, and oh, whoa, what is that? Did we just find something? There's a house over there. Let's go check that out. Let's go see if they have a barn with a old and rusty truck that we could rescue today. So let me pull in back into the dirt road, and we're gonna pull into the driveway of this house, which I think it looks pretty promising. So we're gonna turn on those blinkers and we are gonna pull in. So far I don't no way, you guys, no way. I think we just found it. Look at this. Holy moly, look at this rust bucket. It is so old. I can't believe that we are gonna be restoring this bucket, but first we have to rescue it. So I'm gonna get back in the truck, turn it around so we can back the trailer and get it connected towards the cable. So let me kind of move a little bit forward and slowly back up this trailer just like so. Oh, that's a little bit too much to the right. All right, we're doing pretty good, and I think that is gonna be the perfect spot. All right, so let me throw this in park. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on. And let's see if we can quickly attach it to the trailer. So let's throw down these rims just like so, and let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to move the wheels to the right. There we go. So we can start pulling it and it can go onto the trailer carefully. So let's grab onto the cable. We're gonna connect it to the front of the truck. There we go. And let's see if this thing is gonna work. So we're gonna start retracting this. All right. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's working. I just gotta fix the wheels. I'm gonna put them a little bit towards the right side because I don't want this truck to be too much to the edge of the trailer. So let's continue doing this. All right. And then I'm gonna keep adjusting the wheels. Honestly, this is actually looking way better than I thought. And now let me just adjust them one more time. All right. So it looks like they are starting to go onto the ramps, the wheels. That's what I was talking about. And then I'm gonna straighten out the wheels just like that. And let's see if this is gonna work. Come on, a little bit more. All right, not bad, not bad. I think I need to move the wheels a little bit towards the right. Let me do that. There we go. And then let me finish retracting this just like so. I believe if we put them straight just like that, we should be able to be finished with loading up this 100-year-old truck onto the trailer. So let's quickly finish this off. Oh my goodness, this is actually working, you guys. This is so sick. All right, we just need to pull a little bit more. Oh no, is this thing stuck? Hold on. Pull a little bit more. Honestly, I think that's actually good. So I'm gonna put the straps down on every side just like so. There we go. Look at that. We've got the straps connected to every side of the truck. Dude, this is gonna be one of the best transformations I have ever done in this game. So it looks like the sun is about, it looks like it's about 2 p.m. Oh my goodness, we gotta get moving. Let me pull up the ramps. I'm gonna connect them to the strap right here. There we go. And let's get out of here. I'm gonna hop in, turn on this beauty, and we're gonna turn off those hazards because we don't need them anymore. And now it's time to take it to the shop so we can get this thing looking like brand spanking new, and then we're gonna test it out and see if this thing can actually turn on, which hopefully it does, because if it doesn't turn on, then I'm not gonna be able to sell it and flip it for a profit. But we have the main road right here, so let's turn on those blinkers. Make sure to always turn on your blinkers. We want to be responsible citizens, and the mechanic shop should be right here. So let's pull in, let's drive this road, and ooh, look at this gas station. How much is the gas right here? Oh my goodness, it is so expensive. Holy moly guacamole, I do not have that kind of money. All right, so we are here at the mechanic shop. I'm gonna pull in into one of these garage spots so we can throw in this 100-year-old truck. So let me quickly hop out and let's open in this garage right here. We're gonna throw it in right here and fix it up. So I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna slowly back up just a little bit, and then we're probably just gonna throw this thing into neutral and finish unloading this thing from the trailer. So let's pull down the ramps. I'm gonna quickly hop into this thing. I'm gonna see if this thing works. Okay, so this thing does not want to move. I'm gonna turn off the parking, throw this thing into neutral, and yes, it's working. Let's go. W's in the chat. All right, now it's time for the fun part. So the first thing we have to do is take off all of the rust on the paint. So there we go. And then let me take the rust off from the bottom panels. Nice. And now we can just fix the color, which I think we might do a nice red. So we're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna bring it all the way down, and then we're gonna add some reflectance on this thing just a little bit, not too much. Oh, Yo, this is nice, you guys. Dude, oh my goodness, this is actually looking really good. Next up is gonna be the bottom panel. I think I might make it like a nice gray. There we go. And let's drop this a little bit. Add some reflectance. Oh, look, you guys, we are cooking, chats. We're gonna quickly fix up the engine. We're gonna add some power to this thing. There we go. And lastly, we need to fix up the wheels and tires. So let's fix up the suspension by raising it from the back, and then we're gonna raise the front just like so. I think that's actually a really good height, you guys. Let me just fix the minimum length just like that, and we're gonna grab some brand new tires, put them on, and look at that. Yo, this thing is looking so nice. And I believe that is gonna be it for this truck right here. I'm gonna quickly open this garage so we can pull out and test this truck out. We're gonna see if this thing is actually gonna turn on right now. So let's give it a crank in 3, 2, and oh my goodness, it's actually working, you guys. No way. Yo, this is sick. I am speechless. I don't know what to say, you guys. I'm so happy this thing is working. All right, so let's go around the block and let's see how this thing performs. And whoa, this thing got some kick. And the thing is, like, it's 100 years old, so I am very, very surprised on how good this thing is performing. And look at that, we fixed the suspension like brand spanking new, so I think it should be able to go on some rocks. Let's actually see it right here. Let's give it a little test, suspension test. Look at that. Yo, this thing is performing like if it was bought like brand new. Not bad, you guys. This is pretty sick. So let me turn this thing around, and we're gonna get this thing loaded on the back of the trailer because we're gonna take it to the dealership so we can sell this thing for a profit. So we're gonna go inside and get this thing loaded back onto the trailer. All right, slowly, carefully, and boom, look at that. We got this thing parked up like a professional. So all we gotta do is throw up the rims and make our way towards the dealership. Alrighty, it looks like we do have an intersection, so let's turn on those blinkers, make sure it's clear so we can make that nice turn, and the dealership is gonna be right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's a nice red building. It's super big. I believe this actually might be the biggest building in American Plains modding. But let's pull in, and we're gonna get this thing parked up right here at the front so they can check it out and they could probably potentially buy it. So we're gonna quickly drop those rims. There we go, and we're gonna hop back into this beast right here so we can park it right at this spot. All right, we can turn this thing off, and look at this. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, chat, we ended up cooking with this build right here. Holy moly, this should be my thumbnail. But honestly, I think I did a really good job with this restoration. Let me know if I did a good job. If not, then I'm gonna be so sad. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today I'm bringing you guys something special. We are going to be starting our own lawn mowing business. I'm very excited. It's my first time ever starting a business like this because you guys know I always tend to do a lot of jobs and contracts and a lot of side quests like that, so it's definitely something new for me. But today's task is going to be to head over, mow the lawn of the house right here, and then come down to this neighborhood and lawn 2 more houses. Those are going to be the 3 clients that we have to mow the lawn for, cut the grass and stuff like that. But the difficult part is going to be making sure we do each single job under 30 minutes because that is the amount of time we are expected to finish the job. And if I don't finish in time, then I'm probably going to lose clients and my business. So enough of the yap. Make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So let's start off by hopping in our truck. Yes sir. And then we actually need to open our garage because I do have a trailer right in here that we're going to be using to load up our what's the machine called where you cut grass? Our lawnmower. I think I'm saying that correct. Anyways, let's get that connected to the back of the truck. So let's quickly do so. All right, let me get this. I'm gonna try to connect this with one try. Nope, probably take another try. Nope, maybe third time. There you go. Third time is a charm. So let me use my controller to close my garage, and I don't know where I left my lawnmower. It's somewhere around the property. Let's take a look, but before we do, let me just throw down the ramps and let's see, where is this lawnmower? I don't recall where I left it. I tend to be a little bit forgetful where I leave my things. Oh wait, is that it? I don't remember leaving this. That's super odd. We have found it, and now let's load it on the back of our trailer. Let me back up a little bit. Maybe first person is easier. Oh yeah, it's a little bit easier. There we go. we got that thing loaded up on the trailer. Let me close the gate. A little bit too close to the front, but I think yeah, I think we're all good. So let's start making our way over to the first house. All right, let's make a turn right here, and then we are going to be making a left right here as well. So let's make the left turn, and I'm really praying that it does not start raining, because that means that I would just have to cancel the jobs, and that is something that I do not want to be doing. But let me check the road. We are on the clear, so let us make that turn. There we go. But like I said, our first house is going to be passing in the police station onto the right, so that is the first house we are going to be cutting for. All right, so we made that turn right there safely. We are now passing the sheriff's station, and we should have the house right up ahead. Oh, I think this is it. So let me start pulling in. There we go. And this is going to be the first property that we are going to be mowing for. So I'm going to just park my vehicle right here. He told me that he wasn't going to be home. So yeah, I'm just going to leave my vehicle right here. Hold on. Let me actually turn off my engine. There we go. Turned off the truck. Let's get this lawnmower unloaded. Let's carefully do that. And it looks like we are going to be cutting all of this, a good portion of the front yard. Enough of the yap. Let's start cutting. Let's turn this big boy on and let's start cutting the grass. I might just do a time lapse. I had to turn on the lights because it is pretty dark under the tree, and I want to make sure I cut every single piece of the grass, of course. So far so good. We're almost done with this property, but something I've noticed is that this lawnmower is a little bit difficult to maneuver, quite heavy. Alright, so we've got pretty much the entire area. Oh, actually, I kind of missed this piece. So let me cut this. Oh, yeah, it was super overgrown. It looks so much better now. Let me turn this off and let's check how we left it. The grass has been fully been cut. It looks super good now. I don't know if the owner wants this cut. I don't think so. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he does not want this part of the grass cut. So let me actually give him a call and I'll be right back and ask him just to make sure. Alright, so I just got off the phone call with him and he told me he just wants the sides pretty much trimmed, so that is what we are going to be doing. And let me hop right back onto the lawnmower and let's cut the sides. So let me turn on my mower back on, and there we go, and let's just cut the sides just like so. And there we go. Let me turn my mower back off, and honestly this actually does look good. And wait a minute, what is this? Is this a path to go mudding? Huh. If it is, then I just might ask him for permission if I can go mudding. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So let's get this mower back onto the trailer. We have 2 more properties to go clean up. We've got that loaded. Let's close up the gates. There we go. And let's hop right back into the truck. Alright, let's turn right here and let's put on our blinkers because we are going to be making a left. And now the second piece of properties that we are going to be hitting is going to be in this neighborhood right here. Let's keep making our way over there. All right, the first property only took us about 25 minutes, so not too bad. We're actually really good on the schedule, and it appears that we have arrived at our second and third property, which is very close to each other, which is nice. Let's hop out. Let's get this gate thrown down just like so, and yeah, let's hop right into the tractor. And I just realized I have the lights on, so let me turn that off. For these properties, we have the same request: mow the sides down and then cut the front yards. So let's begin with that. Let's turn this bad boy on and let's start cutting. Alrighty guys, we are almost finished cutting the grass on this section. We just need this little piece right here, so let's go over. There we go. And now let's cut the sides of this quickly. So we have cut the sides of this property. I kind of went a little bit over to the edge, and yeah, hopefully he doesn't notice. But so far we are done with the second property. We have cut the entire front yard. It looks pretty bald, and we just need the last property, which is luckily right in front of us. And I believe this one actually wants this part cut off and the front yard. So let's go ahead and jump right back into our mower, and let's actually begin with this side of the property. Let me just turn my mower on. There we go, and let's get to mowing. We just finished cutting that part, or at least this side of the property. We just need one more, which is the one on the left side. So let's start off by cutting. Out of every single job I have done in APM, this actually is probably one of the most satisfying. Just take a look at this. Super satisfying. And I think this is the last piece, so let me just turn on my headlights just to make sure everything is cut. All right, and I think that is pretty much it for these 2 properties. Uh-oh. It looks like I just got a phone call from the homeowner that lives right here, and he kind of changed his mind the last minute, and he actually wants this part of his lawn cut. So we're gonna quickly cut this off. I told him I was gonna charge him a little bit more, but he told me that there was no issue. So let's go ahead and finish cutting this part of his property. Let me turn on the lights, make sure I can see and I cut everything properly. Let's turn right here. Now let's cut this piece, go a little bit down. Let's cut back. Uh-oh. This thing is not too powerful because sometimes it struggles going up like little tiny hills like that. Let me get this piece. Oh, I think I missed a piece. Did I miss a piece right here? No, we are good. Oh, all right. We cut that piece. Wait, uh-oh, I can't get out. Oh my goodness, am I stuck? There's no way my mower got stuck right here in the ditch. It looks like we're gonna have to use the truck to get it out of there. So let me actually disconnect the trailers so we can use the cable. Alright, so let me park my truck right here, and then let me grab my cable. There we go. And let's see, where can we connect this? Right here, attach. And now we just click on retract. There we go. It's coming out. You guys, this winch always comes in clutch. Alright, let me hop back in my truck and I'm going to connect this back to the trailer. I think I'm done with this job. We're pretty much done with both properties and we can start heading back home. Home sweet home. Let me throw this back in the garage before I park my truck. Of course, this trailer is super sensitive when it comes to turning, but we pretty much got this under control. Let's get this disconnected. There we go. Let me turn off my Denali off. And wow, you guys, that was almost an entire day of hard labor. My back is killing me. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go have a cold one. But before we do, that is going to be the conclusion of this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video of me starting my own lawn mowing business. So make sure to like, subscribe, do all of that great stuff. And I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. What time is it? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video. And as you guys can see, I think it's morning time. Let me open up the door and look at that sunrise. It looks so beautiful. Let's quickly go downstairs because there's been a brand new update in American Plains Mudding. If you guys didn't know, they ended up adding brand new tires to every single truck in the game. So we're gonna be going and customizing all of our off-roading mudding trucks and put the new ones on. I actually have them in the garage right here. Let me quickly show you. I'm gonna quickly hop in the TRX and I'm gonna pull this thing right up front. I'm gonna quickly park it right at the front of my house so I can show you guys which trucks I'm talking about. And pretty much we're also gonna be taking these trucks to a mudding spot near the fire station. I think you guys remember, it's a really nice mudding pit, but these are the trucks that we are gonna be taking today. Oh my goodness, these things are a beauty. I think we might have made a video on this like last week, but we don't have too much time, so we're gonna go and quickly run over to the trailer store, or should I say the brand new trailer store. It's definitely revamped. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. We're gonna go and check it out right now and grab the trailer so we can throw those trucks on top of the trailer and take it to the mechanic shop so we can throw on the brand new tires. But let's make a right turn right here. Oh my goodness, I did not see that tree right there. All right, so let's make a right turn right here, and I'm not sure if you guys can tell, I added the brand new tires to my TRX. Look at that thing, dude. This TRX looks so nice. I swear, every update this TRX gets small upgrades that makes it look so much better. But here it is. This is the brand new trailer store, the huge revamp of this thing. This thing looks so modern and so cool. Actually, you know what, I'm not gonna park it. Actually, you know what, I am gonna park it. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the brand new trailer store. So let me quickly go inside. If you guys haven't seen it, then here it is. Look at this. We've got huge fans, a nice glass ceiling, and there's actually a lot of offices. Look at this, dude. Oh my goodness, there's so many offices. If we go upstairs, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna go right there because there's these stairs right here that are super cool, and as you guys can see, and if we go upstairs, there's gonna be way more offices. Dude, there is so many offices. I don't know what kind of work you get to do in these offices, but you cannot forget about the nice and trusty bathrooms that are located right there. But anyways, let's jump down. We're gonna go back to our TRX because we gotta get this thing connected to the trailer right here. There seems to be two right here. I think I'm gonna take this one. This one should be able to fit two trucks, so we're gonna turn this thing around, quickly back this thing up, and boom. Wait, what is this? Arrows. I kind of want to see what's going on down there. Wait, can I turn? Oh no, hold on. I think I need to make a turn around here. All right, so let me turn around here. I kind of want to see what's going around here. All right, nothing too crazy. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn right here. This is a super tight turn. Oh no, I cannot turn. Oh no. All right, you know what, it looks like it's not meant and built for big trailers, so we're just gonna go through the back and take the main road right here. Let me check my gas tank. Okay, we're pretty good on gas. We don't need to get gas right now because the gas station is right there. So right now we are making our way back home so we can get this gigantic trailer to work. Let me just make another huge turn right here. Oh my goodness, these turns are so big. Let me also check on time. I don't know how we're doing on time. What time is it? Oh my goodness, dude, it's already 10 a.m. I swear, time flies. So let's make a turn right there because our house is gonna be onto the right side. So let's pull into the driveway. I don't know if I should back up. I feel like I should. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut and I'm gonna back this trailer up because it's gonna be way easier for us to get out when we're finished loading up these trucks. So let me carefully do this. Let me see if I still got it. Oh no, this is super difficult. Oh my goodness, that was actually really good. I did it within one try. Now I think I'm gonna pull the brake, park it right here, turn off the engine, and let's quickly put on those hazards because we're gonna start loading up these trucks. Let me just put down the rims and there we go. And I think I also need to move out the truck from the driveway. So let's move the GMC Denali right to the side right here. It's gonna be really quick, do not worry. So let's hop out and we can now open the garage. So I'm gonna open this garage and then I'm gonna open this one as well. Look at those puppies. Oh yeah. So I think let's get this one loaded up first. I'm gonna hop in, turn it back on, and let me carefully get these onto the ramps. Boom. The first truck is gonna go right here. Let me quickly turn it off. We're gonna throw down the straps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then let me grab the second truck, which I don't know which truck this is. I think this is gonna be a 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But we're gonna pull it out anyways. And you guys know the drill. We're gonna put it on top of the back of the trailer. Careful, careful. That should be good right there. Now we just gotta put it in park. Turn off the engine. We're gonna quickly strap it down to the bottom. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure this thing does not fall off because I can sometimes drive a little bit clumsy and a little bit reckless. Anyways, let's pull up the rims before we do head out. Oh my goodness, look at my TRX. This thing is squatting. You know what? We are not gonna be taking the TRX. Let me quickly disconnect it. Dude, this thing was squatting to the ground. And instead, we are gonna be taking the GMC Denali because this thing is built to carry a lot of power. So I'm gonna, you know what? Let's pull in the TRX. Why not? Pull in the TRX. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn off those hazards. And then we're gonna be able to close up the garage. And then let me close this one as well. And before we do hop into GMC, I kind of want to open up the tailgate because actually, you know what? We don't have to. For a second, I thought we were going to be using this hitch right there, but I forgot we just got to connect it to this hitch at the rear of the bed. So let's quickly connect it to the trailer. Let me carefully back up and we are now connected. Now we can get out of here. We're going to make a right turn onto the dirt road. Come on, careful. Oh, this thing is super heavy. Oh, come on, keep going. This is super heavy, you guys. You guys have no idea how heavy that thing is, but we are now rolling. Let's make a right turn onto this dirt road right here, and we should now officially be heading towards the mechanic shop so we can customize and throw on the new tires onto these trucks. And we're probably gonna test them out. Oh, we could actually bring them over here. That's actually a good idea. We could bring them over here. You know what? I think we are gonna bring them over here because if you guys didn't know, that's actually like the second or third most difficult mudding pit in APM. But let's make sure the road is clear. Let's cross because we are carrying a lot of vehicles right now. It definitely looks like it. We have officially arrived at the mechanic shop. Now I think I'm gonna open one of these big ones right here. So let's open this huge garage and let me turn around. Dude, I'm telling you, we are gonna cook with these builds right now. A little bit more and that is gonna be perfect. So we can start unloading these trucks. We're gonna throw down the ramps first and then we're gonna hop in and we are gonna begin with this one right here. So let's hop in, turn this thing on, and let's quickly roll into the shop so we can get this thing customized. So we're gonna click on wheels, we're gonna click on tires, and we are gonna be actually removing the lettering. I'm not a fan of the lettering since I just feel like it doesn't match with the truck, but I am gonna be throwing some off-roading tires and I'm gonna increase the sidewall just a tad bit, nothing too much, and we're gonna be increasing the height of this thing. Look at that. Honestly, I feel like I should also make my tires a little bit more beefier. So let me quickly fix this. We're gonna make these tires a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but they are now much more beefier. So let me, did my truck move? What the heck? That's weird. Anyways, this is gonna be the brand new setup for these tires. Let me quickly show you guys in the sun. Look at that. Dude, they look so much better. Holy moly. That is crazy. All right, I'm so excited excited. Let me quickly also add a roll bar and a headache rack. So let me quickly go to attachments. I'm actually going to remove these lights and I'm going to be placing that kind of light bar. Let's put some mudding flaps because we are going to be mudding and some nice roll bars. Is that it? Oh no, we could also add some running boards. Which one's good? Oh, I like this one. All right, I'm going to go with this one. And this is going to be the final product of our mudding truck. I think this actually might be the best mudding truck in APMW's in the chat. What the hell is going on? All right, next up is going to be this truck right here. So let's get it down into the shop and let's quickly fix up the tires. So let me get the off-roading tires. Ooh, these look nice. You know what? Let's keep it. We're going to increase the sidewall. We're going to make it a little bit tighter. I mean higher, not tighter. And I think that's it. I don't think I have to add anything. All right, that was actually pretty easy. So I'm going to get this thing back loaded onto the trailer so we can start making our way towards the mudding spots. Look at that. Dude, these tires look so nice. Holy moly, guacamole. Yeah, these are actually pretty sick. Now let me load this one on. There we go. Engine is off and we can now pull up the ramps and close this gigantic garage just like so. We are now ready to test these monsters out. All right, so the mudding pit is gonna be right down near the police station. I think I showed you guys. We might have passed by it, but pretty much we're gonna make our way back towards that location so we can test out these puppies out. We are now arriving. I'm gonna throw on those hazards and we're gonna quickly park up right here on the side of the grass so we won't have to be blocking the main road. Let me just finish adjusting myself. There we go. Turn it off and let's start unloading these trucks. Dude, I am so excited to test them out. I want to know if they're actually gonna work a little bit better than before. But we are gonna begin with this one right here. I'm gonna quickly change the drivetrain to 4-wheel drive and we are gonna begin by putting this truck to the test. Let's see how this thing is gonna handle. All right, not too bad. Not too. Oh, are we actually stuck or do we need a little bit more power? Oh, there you go. We are so muddy. Look at this. We look so nasty, but look at that. We managed to go through the first half. Now the second half is gonna be right here. There's actually a giant hole right here, so we gotta go towards this side. Oh no, this is gonna be really bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get out, get out. Holy moly, guacamole. I almost ended up getting dirty, you guys. Oh, I think my hand got dirty. All right, let's continue going. We're almost finished with this mudding pit. Come on, keep going. Dude, I'm just stepping on the gas and I'm just praying this thing does not stop or get stuck. But it looks like we have arrived to the end. Let's go. W's in the chat. Should we get a free car wash? Let's get a free car wash. Why is my truck brown? What the hell? Alrighty, let's go back right here because we still have one more truck to test out. So you know what? Let me just park this thing right here on the side as well. We're gonna throw this in park and oh my goodness, look at my hand. Oh my goodness, I think my shirt got dirty as well. Yuck, that's gross. I'm gonna have to take a shower when I get home. So let's get off. We're gonna be testing out this puppy now. This thing is such a beauty. I kind of don't want to go in the mud because it's gonna look so bad, but we have no choice but to test it out. Let me also change the drivetrain to 4-wheel drive, not just 2 wheels. I'm gonna go around that. That is dangerous. And honestly, this thing has definitely not get stuck yet, but it looks like we are now completely covered in mud. Let me turn on those lights. Ooh, look at those lights. They look so nice. And you know what? I'm gonna try to go on this side right here. Come on, do not go, do not fall in the hole. Dude, that was so scary. We almost ended up in the hole. We're almost finished. This is the last mile. We just gotta step on it and go as fast as we can. Dude, this thing actually performs really good. The suspension is one of the best, and I'm gonna go as far as to say that this actually has better suspension than the other truck. But look at that, dude. We are so muddy right now. Let me just turn off my lights and take a look at these trucks. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. I'm gonna go and take a shower because look how dirty and stinky I look. But I think we did a really good job with these trucks right here. Let me know if I cooked. But until then, I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace.